Countdown.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Inside the Leather. I'm your host, Ronnie from New Jersey. We got a packed house today here at HQ, ladies and gentlemen. We got with us Philly Bookit Landolfi. Tonight, he'll be referred to as Uncle Philly because we have another special guest. First, behind the glass, we have, as always, Jeremy, producer, Deuce, as we know him, and my man, John Anthony.
Hi.
Hey, buddy.
What's up, buddy?
Welcome to the show, John. Your first time in studio. Isn't it cool?
Yeah, I'm talking in the microphone.
Yeah, we know. We see you, buddy. Do you love HQ?
Yeah, I wanted to come because I wanted to see the front of the outside of the HQ.
Right, because you always see it on the inside when Daddy's doing the show, right? So now you wanted to see it on the outside.
Yeah.
And you
Common
came up,
kid curiosity right
you
there.
came up those scary steps with Daddy, right?
Yeah.
And you did it really good.
Yeah.
Say, where's the simulator?
Where's the simulator?
All he wanted to do was hit. I was like, hey, Johnny, as soon as we get there, you're going to hit balls. And the net's down because they're putting in the simulator, folks.
Today.
But we're stoked. It's coming in soon. So anyway, listen. John, do us a favor. Hang tight with Deuce. Be good, okay?
And Deuce's booth.
And Deuce's booth. Is that what it's called again?
Yeah, remember when Phil gave me the nickname Deuce?
Yeah, no, Phil did not give him the nickname Deuce. Anyway. No, John, you got to be quiet. You got to
What a
let
cool
Jeremy's got to
nickname.
hold it. He'll give it to you when it's your turn to talk,
I'm
okay?
good.
It's on a Vessel golf bag if you want to see it.
Oh, all right, folks. Listen, as always, we are presented by Golficity. Thank you for joining us, okay? We are here, and we want to thank everybody for tuning in, okay? Subscribe, share, comment, repost. Do everything for us. Help us out. Let us grow. We're growing. We're growing. We're over the 700 mark. We're doing pretty good. All right, I don't care what anybody says. We're doing pretty.
How are we doing overseas?
Pretty good. I think we're still number one in Thailand
Okay, good.
and India. They love John. Stop, John. You're not on camera, John. We'll tell you when you're on camera. This is gonna be one of those types of shows. But listen, folks, we're gonna be doing a few things. We're gonna do a recap of a tournament that we played in on Sunday, right? And we got a couple of just topical questions that we're gonna kind of go through, debate a little bit. A few things happened this past weekend. Right, at the U.S. Amateur. Phil, stop touching my leg. At the U.S. Amateur, right? We're going to talk about that. Interesting ending to that tournament, which we will get into.
Don't get distracted. I love that he's on right now because
I'm off my game. I'm going to be so off.
You are.
I'm going to be so off.
Yeah, bud. Yeah, bud.
He didn't say Uncle Phil.
Oh, I thought he did. Maybe I missed. I can't hear. He's not talking the microphone, John.
Don't move.
Don't move.
Okay.
Stop moving.
Okay. Stop moving. Who's moving?
Phil.
Uncle Philly's moving?
I scratched my leg. I'm sorry, John. It won't happen again.
He's like the director.
Yeah.
He's like the director.
I like
All right, so let's just jump right into it. So, yes, John.
It's too loud when you said that.
Daddy's loud. Get used to
I'm
it.
loud, buddy. You should know that by now.
Yeah, you're loud.
Can we turn down his
And
microphone,
annoying.
his headphones a little bit? I don't want to blow my kid's eardrum out. We bring him to HQ, you know. My wife said I had a hard out at 7 o'clock.
Why did you
And then I was like, well, what if I take John?
Done.
She goes,
So now you're a hard 6 a.m.
you don't
tomorrow.
have you don't have a hard out
La 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 la
All
la.
right, stop. Come on. Yeah, be good. So let's recap. So listen, folks, this past Sunday, we played in the Men Being Men Shooter McGavin Open. Okay? Beautiful tournament. I mean, he's doing a hell of a job of growing
He's
this
doing
thing.
well, man. He's
Doing well.
He
I'll
works
tell you,
hard.
Shout out to our friend Robbie Clark.
Robbie.
Okay?
He's been on the show before.
He has been,
He
right?
has.
And
Dedication.
yes, talk about dedication.
It's a second job to
It
him,
really is. I mean, we're talking door prizes. We're talking about breakfast, lunch,
Sponsors.
drinks. There's sponsors. He's walk-up music.
Oh,
Well, this time we got screwed. We didn't have a shotgun start like normal where everybody's kind of like around the green, kind of doing a putting competition with the walk-up music. Hi, John.
Do you like your walk-up song?
I don't remember what it was.
Do you want to play it?
Yeah, sure.
I have your video.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, play it. Show me. I think I hooked.
It was
the
pretty
first
cool.
shot.
It was
I
a
don't think
bad
I hit
shot.
good
No,
shot.
I'm just kidding. Here we
listen,
go.
what do you think? He should retire and just run that as his job. Run a mini tour.
Hold on.
I'll be
That was me.
ready. Really?
What? You were so focused, you didn't realize.
That's what I'm talking about. The lights are on, and you're not home.
And you
That's
went.
it.
Were you in the? You were
Yeah,
in the sand trap.
I went right into the sand trap. But
But pulled out.
Pulled out. We pulled out off of the sand trap. They
Course
had an
rule.
issue. Course rules. They said that no sand traps. That no bunker play today. They
How do you
hadn't
feel
had
about
time. I was a little. I mean, I was happy because of my recent struggles out of the bunkers. But I've been working on it, so I would have liked to have been able to showcase how good. But it's a lot better when you don't got to deal with the sand. It made it real easy to just go for a lot of
What
pull the
happened-
3-wood out in the fairway when I would normally lay up.
What happened if you were in the sand and you were hitting out of it anyway?
You could. I mean, that was on you. That you
No,
could.
I don't.
They
think
didn't
so.
want anybody in
Yeah,
the
the
sand
rule
because
was
they
you
weren't
have to
raked.
pull
They
it
weren't because there were rocks in there. They didn't want to, I guess, be liable or maybe I don't know. But they told everybody pull out your ball. Don't go backwards. You can't go closer to the hole, obviously. And that was the way that they did it. But I gotta say, though, Robbie did a great job. He had over 80 people playing again.
I gotta get out to one of those.
That's 2 in a row you missed. You might not be
No,
invited
no.
to the next one.
Yeah,
I mean, not for
That's all right.
nothing. I mean,
I
that's
heard
2.
there's a spot open next one, so maybe I can get in.
There might be a spot. We would have. Who knows what would have happened though? Because apparently the team points weighed heavily on the individual score.
True, that
So
is.
I didn't know that.
That is, and I didn't know that either. But so because Jeremy thinks he's Alex Rodriguez reincarnated, he had a baseball championship game on that day, so he had a
Got
band.
canceled.
Something
Actually.
you don't
Yeah.
hear. Something
and
you
the
don't
funny thing
hear
is, he didn't
often
even get canceled.
in your 30s and 40s. Something you don't hear often on a Sunday golf day that your buddy can't make it because he's got a championship baseball game.
Well, yeah, but he's not in his 30s or his 40s, so.
Right, but I said to hear.
Right. Anyway, so that left us 3-handed, right? So we were 3-handed. We played a threesome,
I need to tell Dad.
and the way that they combined our
Hey,
score.
Daddy.
What's up, John?
Nobody calls you when we're doing this.
Nobody calls us. No.
But if I want to tell Mommy where's Uncle Anthony, I got if Uncle Anthony left or he's still there.
I think he left.
I think he left already.
He left.
I think yeah. I will if I wanted to play with Uncle Anthony, but I couldn't because I wanted to come here.
Right, I know. Uncle Anthony flew in from
here?
California. He's here for 2 weeks.
My man.
And so he's hanging out. So he'll be here, though. We'll be able to hang out with him a couple
I might talk to
couple
him more than I
times.
talk to you.
And Uncle Anthony is gonna go back in the airplane to get back to his house.
Right, where does
Naturally.
Uncle Anthony live?
In California.
That's
Yeah,
right.
buddy.
That's right. All right, thanks,
Yeah.
John, for that update.
Yeah,
Appreciate it.
we played with 3 people. So the guy from VPAR who
Right,
does the app
VPAR,
was there.
great. Shout out to them.
Yeah, they're
I
cool.
got to tell you, folks, if
That's
you
pretty
have an
cool.
outing or whatever, I mean, it was a really good app. I mean, they dialed it in, so it was real time scoring, so you knew where you were on the leaderboard. It was very well done, very very easy app to function.
Yeah. What does Golficity use for the virtual tour?
18 birdies.
18 birdies.
Yeah.
Okay. Similar.
So yeah, so this company was solid. I mean, you were able to not only just track the score of everybody in your group. There was one person in the foursome designated as a scorer, and you were also you're tracking putts, tracking fairways hit, tracking. I mean, it does greens in regulation. Obviously, once it does putts, it automatically
Right.
figures that out.
Club.
You picked the club, yeah, the club that you used.
Really?
So all in all,
Who
I
was
mean, it
doing
was
all this?
the app,
The scorekeeper.
the scorekeeper
Who
app
was the
that
scorekeeper?
paired up with
In our group was
Robbie
Ronnie.
with Robbie Clark. So anyway, so that was the shout out to them. What was the name of the company again? VR.
VPAR.
VPAR. Is it
One
solid?
word, yeah, one
solid.
VPAR.
Solid app. Download that. Check them out.
So you
Shout
gave
out
us
to
an
them.
option because we only had 3 people. That's what you were saying.
Right. So so our option was to either randomly select.
So we got to either play a 4th ball, which we
Nobody
collectively
wanted
looked
to
at each
do.
other and we're like, that's a lot of swinging. That's a lot of taking care of
It's
another person's
unnecessary
ball.
because you hit a good shot and then it's your real shot and
Who's-
it's
one goes
not.
out of bounds, 2 goes out of bounds. You go
Which
back and
one?
hit the
Which one? Yeah.
See,
no,
it's
forget
already
about
too
it.
much.
Forget about it.
The second one was, it was a random draw that at the end of the round, when the round was complete by everybody, it was a random draw of someone's score individually added into our group for the team score. Which is pretty
So,
cool.
I
we
mean-
elected to that option.
Right. So we took that option and
It was a
away
risk.
we went.
I didn't realize it'd be such a risk.
And
because-
away we went.
right.
So now I gotta say I didn't play well in the front. Although I might add, I only 3-putted once, and it was on hole number 1. I had one of my best putting days.
That was a 3-putt.
On hole 1 was a 3-putt.
You
yeah.
could attest to that.
hole one was a 3-putt.
Phil, you could
And
attest
I
to that.
did not 3-putt the rest of the day.
I don't remember. I thought he had 2. I didn't think he 3-putted.
Oh, you didn't think I 3-putted at all? Because
Yeah,
I
didn't
putted
think
well.
Yeah, it was.
I 1-putted once.
Because
I
you were with
3-putted
me
once.
and one-handed.
And
That's why.
I 2-putted the rest of the way. So I had 36 putts. I was super, super, super happy about that. Went back to the old Cleveland putter that Philly tried buying from me that I kind of put the block on. I'm glad I did because now it's back in the bag. Back to the one-handed, full-blown, not going to change it. Putt it well. Played well on the back 9. But, this guy right here actually played the best round of his life.
It was unreal.
It was funny because,
Apparently.
you were playing at a 14 handicap, right?
I was playing at a 14.
Which, Philly's the type of guy. Let me tell you something about Phil. His putting is lights out. His short game is solid. He's always had a poor tee game off the tee. Your driver is always a half swing, 3/4 swing drive.
Couldn't find it ever.
Never went, never carried enough. You were always hitting long irons into greens.
I'll put it this way. I've never, ever, ever been confident off the tee with a driver.
No. You
Until
go to Club
last
Champion
week.
because we told you to. Jeremy fits you for the sim driver that you didn't like at first, and now
With a
the
stock
kid
shaft.
is he's smashing it now. Literally, this kid missed one fairway all day. Okay, we're playing from the white tees.
Oh, that's why.
Right, white tees. He's bombing his drive. He
that's
missed one
why.
fairway all
Fuck it, you
day,
always gotta
and there were
dig
no
at me.
and there were no sand. There was no sand. So the
I hit
kid
3
had
sand traps.
the day of his life. What'd you shoot?
I shot a 75 gross.
You shot a 75 gross.
Gross. The one fairway. Check this out. The one
What
fairway.
is he saying?
Hey, Daddy.
What?
Why did you have that big
Belly.
screen behind you?
That's the logo. That's the inside of the leather logo.
That I thought that was a TV.
It is a TV, but we have the logo on right now. There's nothing on the TV right now.
But if I want to watch something, you just
Hit the
you
iPad.
You just.
Well, you have your iPad if you want to watch something, but don't you want to watch the show?
If I don't want to watch my iPad,
Yes, there are TVs over there on the wall too that you could watch up there too. But there's no sound because we're filming.
Oh.
You know.
No.
My man.
Give it back to
No,
Jeremy.
no.
Give the mic back
Jeremy,
to Jeremy.
the only fairway I didn't hit was a hole that I was pin high, left hand side in a trap
At Berkshire.
at Berkshire Valley. Yeah.
Berkshire.
So if I laid up, I was in the fairway. I would have had 100% fairways, which I've never had.
You should have done that. Should have laid up.
Well, it was early in the. I didn't know where I was. I was so. Have you ever seen? I was so focused. I didn't have a drink.
No.
I think through 4 or 5, I was like, we looked at each other and we're like, I'm gonna have a day. Like I'm gonna go off.
Were you on Adderall?
Any substance?
No, no substance
any-
abuse. I had a lot of anti-inflammatory and
Therapist for CBD?
ibuprofens.
Yeah, no, look, so he played great, but Philly's the type of guy where because he has these new clubs, right? He's been getting used to them. He either shoots an 80, 82,
or a 96,
or a 96, or 105.
It's never all been there.
The time before we played was an 105.
103.
It was brutal.
Excuse
It was
me?
a
Yeah, I hit
brutal,
100.
it was a
Hold on,
brutal,
I hit
brutal
103 at Francis Byrne, and I said to myself, I don't even want to play anymore.
Yeah.
That's
Went out the
terrible.
next week, shot a 79 at Architects. It was like a Cinderella story. And then went out there, John Anthony, my man, and then went to Berkshire and was just,
Yeah.
I felt like.
His putting was
was
on
something.
fire. His short game was putting him close.
I'll tell you
and they
what,
were
was
just
my
stopping.
approach shots were close.
Well, your approach shot because you were bombing the drives. It's
Hey,
a short
Daddy.
court. John, come on, bud.
Why is HQ made of bricks as well?
So,
it's
so the
made of
big
brick.
bad
That's-
wolf
that's
can't
the
blow the
wall.
house down.
That's a what's a break. Fix your head. You look at your hair. Fix your
That-
hair. Your headphones are all. You got your hair standing up here.
That's why you have those bricks.
Yeah, it's just for a look. It just makes it look nice. It looks nice, right?
Why is it?
John, give us a
Why
golf
does-
question.
why
Give me a
does-
golf question.
Why does the HQ have the bricks?
Because it looks nice.
I
Bricks are supposed to be outside, though, right?
yeah.
Yeah,
I
it's
get
okay.
it. I see you're going there.
All right, thanks.
There's also bricks outside.
Right, the outside of the building is brick, and they have one brick wall inside.
And why do you have that?
I don't know. We got to ask Frank and Mike. That was
Why?
their style choice. I like it, though.
Why? I might think is they have that because the wolf doesn't get
Right.
food.
Thanks,
Blow
Uncle
it
Phil. Yeah,
down.
the big.
Oh, yeah, my fault.
We're
Sorry,
safe
guys.
here. We're safe in here.
Does it blow it out and then jump in
Right.
to when
Okay.
we're podcasting.
Thanks, bud. So Philly literally played lights out. So now we're coming down the back, and it starts raining.
14, 15, 14 on. Whatever the par 3 is over the water, my shot. Because you said, oh, you wasted the tee off. What is a storm?
Right.
You guys shot. It was fine. Joe almost holed out.
Yeah. So anyway, the kid had a day. Look, long story short, the kid had a day, and I was keeping score. All right. So this is something that hey, John, come on, John.
Did you blow your headphones?
Yes, these are my headphones. I always bring my headphones. You brought your headphones. We got our headphones on. Now we're rocking and rolling, right?
Yeah.
All right.
And
We
then-
might have to plug in your iPad and let you watch your iPad a little bit.
I don't want to watch.
Okay. Can you let us finish? Can we finish it?
Thanks, John.
Love you.
Love you.
Okay. Yeah.
You were keeping score.
So I was keeping score, right? And we come in, and what happened? There's some people
Question.
that were questioning the score. Now, look, folks, the fans of the show,
I would have
people-
questioned it too, by the way. Just
people,
throwing it out there.
you would have been with us, so you would have been able to vouch for it if
I
you would have
questioned
showed
it.
up
I
and you were too
questioned
busy playing
Most
baseball.
people
It
did.
rained out.
Well,
But no,
most
here's the
people
thing.
know I'm a ball buster. So, like, my friend, I was there with 75 of my friends that I knew. And, yeah, you're going to take heat from people. You know what I mean? But it's all jokes. They know at the end of the day. I take shit pretty seriously when it comes to that.
But no, and here's the thing. When you're out there and you're playing and someone has a day and they have a witness, I was keeping score. So anybody who questioned his score was basically calling both of us full of shit. And
you would
that's what
think
drove me crazy.
If anything,
because
Ronnie
anybody,
would add to my score.
that's
to not
that's
help me
the
win.
point that I was trying to make. Anybody who's watched this show, we are so competitive, the two of us. I hate losing to him. There are times where I just stop playing with him because I don't want to play with him anymore because I can't take it anymore. I don't like him winning. I would have never have cheated for you. No way. Not going to happen. Not going to happen. You couple the fact that
Appreciate
you
that.
missed one fairway all day, you're hitting from the white tees, there were no bunkers in play, and you got a great short game and a great putter.
Oh,
Your driver was working. What do you got to say?
We were never recording the whole time.
That's great.
I'm joking. I know.
That's not a funny fucking
It's not
thing
funny.
to say.
It's not funny when
Because I wasn't repeating that. I would have left.
when we're this
He was
deep in.
getting
When
loud.
we're this deep in.
He was getting loud.
So that's the part that drove me crazy. So when I walked up, and everyone was like, oh, come on. Did he really? I go, he did. The kid played.
Here's the point. On something that should be. I was so excited because I played so well, and it should have been exciting, and it was kind of shot down by.
It was shot down immediately because people are talking shit.
Which is fine.
You know, and
at the end of the day, it's
and look, and that's what I
in
said. I
history
said, look,
books.
if you're gonna talk shit or think it's bullshit, his score was not, because I was keeping it, and I do not give him anything because I don't want to give him anything because I don't like when he does well. But here's the thing that bothered me. Well, here's the thing that they if you're gonna question anything, question his handicap.
right.
But the fact that you did shoot, look, so it's unrealistic when you're like, oh, how does someone shoot a 76, 75,
76.
75.
whatever it was,
Thank you.
after 2 rounds ago they shot 100? That is the question, okay? You know, and I know he wasn't sandbagging them because he lost $2,200 to me that day, so I know he was not trying to lose.
Straight up.
You just had a horrific day. But you got your
couldn't hit
swing
a
back.
fairway.
You
You
got
know,
your
if I hit
swing
a
back.
fairway-
Here's
Your
the
misses.
problem with the whole situation.
Tell us what you said.
Golf is a men's game, right? A trust game. And if you're gonna question somebody, why do that?
Right.
Golf is a game of trust.
There was,
Right.
there was no money on the line. There was no cash prize for first place. It's your name on a plaque, and
And an ugly jacket.
an ugly jacket, an ugly yellow jacket, mustard yellow jacket. But it's fun with your friends. You know, you're busting balls with your friends. Like that's what it was for.
That's what it's about.
Right. That's what it's about. You know.
Don't call me out. Don't call me out and call me
People,
a liar.
right?
It's like
but
when
by
it's-
calling him
you
a
can-
liar, you call me a liar. Now your question is handicapped. That's on
You
him.
can break it down. You can break it down hole by hole. At the end of the hey, Ron, what'd you get? 5. You know, the last thing you want to hear is 5. Really? Count them. What are? So you go.
And I did that all
Bro,
day
if
to you.
he says a 5 and it's a 7, it's on him to say 5. He's only hurting himself to tell me 5. I don't give a shit what you tell me. I'm going to write down what you say. It doesn't matter.
Well, you don't.
But at the same day,
you
you don't-
always question me.
I'm you in general.
Oh, because we're playing for money.
Yeah.
We're
Not
right,
us.
right,
We're
right,
a different
right.
breed. I'm
Right,
counting
right.
your strokes.
Right,
Like,
you're
I got a
counting-
clicker for you.
Right.
That's
right.
different. But
What's
that's
the
the
matter?
thing.
No, you're not on, John. How come?
But anyway, hey, listen. It was Robbie. You got to give him credit again. Because the kid
Daddy.
only
Wait, John,
cares.
wait.
The only thing
Wait, John.
Robbie cares about is that everyone has a good time.
Right. And
Why
it's-
there is a wolf here?
There is a
there's
wolf
no,
here.
there's
Why?
no, there's no wolf here. Uncle Philly was just kidding. There's no wolf here. Don't
I
worry.
was just kidding.
So
Why is there bricks now?
it's bricks. It's bricks.
Why is there bricks?
Just don't pull that cord. Don't pull that cord, okay?
Why is there bricks?
Because that's a style choice that they made.
Did the wolf doesn't get broken
No, that
down?
Philly was only kidding. There's
That's
no
a nursery
wolf. Don't-
rhyme, John. Come
You see,
on.
You're gonna scare the kid with the wolf. Why'd you say that the wolf was gonna blow down the bricks?
It was funny. Why is he asking if there's bricks?
Because my son is like a savant. He's like a genius, my son.
Sounds
He's perceptive. He knows what's going on. He takes it all in, and he's asking all types of questions. He said to me, Dad, he goes, the reason I want to come to HQ is I want to see what it looks like from the outside because I only seen the inside.
brilliant.
Brilliant.
And
then
I
when
get the
pull-
confusion.
when
Why
I
is there
pull in-
outside?
When I right.
Why is there
right.
outside
When we
yeah.
pull in, he says, Dad,
What are
I
we,
said,
Cuban
John, here's the
Pete's?
front. He goes, well, where are you going, Dad? Why are we going in the back door? It's because that's what we do. We got the scary step.
I'm good over here.
Okay.
I'm good.
Did John
checking,
fall down
just
because I
making
can't
sure.
see?
No, he's okay. I would have flipped this table and popped up.
My
man.
Besso bag fell.
Okay, good.
I gotta make sure it's good.
So anyway, so yeah,
Robbie's the man.
Robbie's great.
So,
The tournament's awesome, and it's supposed to be a lot of fun, and that's a shame. So my brother calls me up. He's like, "Yo, what the hell happened?" I'm like, well, people were questioning him, and he's like, "Well, why?" Because people were saying that Philly didn't look happy like he won. So like, what's
Maybe
that about?
not.
And I'm like, no, because
By the way-
literally 4 feet after he left the 18 green, people were calling it bullshit.
So real quick, I'm going to throw this in there, just the scoring of it. So apparently I got 14 points for having the lowest net score, okay? There was team points. We had the highest, even with our random draw,
Random draw.
we had the lowest net team score.
right.
I think we ended up having the lowest net gross team score. But then someone who was in second or third also had a couple points from some closest to pins, or I don't know how the other person got points, but I ended up tying. It was a tie.
was a
17 to 17 tie. So
Right.
Robbie said, what do we do? VPAR said we go, give me the scorecard. He said we go to the highest handicap hole on the front. Whoever won that hole net wins. First hole, push, go to the second hole.
Right.
I won by that. I won by a tiebreaker
Because you got a stroke on that hole.
because I think I
You both parted,
I
or you
think
both
we
you
either
both
both
parted, but
parred
you
or
were 4
bogey.
for 3, or whatever it was.
yeah I'll tell you.
Yeah,
right
no,
now, it was
I remember
over.
that's what you had. That's what you had said.
I parred for a net birdie.
Right.
On a par 5, hole 8.
And he didn't birdie it.
He parred it. I'm sorry.
Who's he?
I'm sorry. The kid in second. Or
Who?
third, rather.
Oh.
No, second place.
Ben's his buddy.
What's the? Does it say the handicap hole?
Who, Andrew?
Yeah.
Or his brother?
I got a. What the
Ben's
hell's-
played good too, by the way.
What'd he shoot?
Is that a par 5? I birdied. So he must have. I mean, even if he birdied, I
Net
was.
birdie
You
or
were, no, you were 4 for 3.
gross birdie?
I was 4 for eagle.
You were
I was
4 for
net
3.
eagle
Yeah,
there.
which is why.
Oh, so you
So-
gross birdie.
gross birdie.
birdie. Yeah.
Nasty birdie. All right.
It ended up being a tie. The tiebreaker was I won by a tiebreaker. So I had a
You did.
birdie. I had a net eagle, gross birdie, net eagle to win.
Right.
And it
on the
congra-
second.
But I'll tell you what, walking up the 18th green, I thought we were just going by net score, and I know I just needed to bogey to
Right,
win the
right.
tournament. Which
Oh
I
yeah,
thought,
right.
Which
yeah.
I thought.
So your
my
first shot
hat's
was a
off,
bomb.
I'm walking up.
You
the
had
fairway.
hey, wait.
People on the
wait.
balcony.
Wait.
Ah.
So your drive on 18 was right down the pipe.
Left side.
Second shot was pin high
In a valley.
Pin high. Par 4? Pin high, par 4. You needed a 5. What we thought all you needed was a 5 to bogey to win. So your second shot, pin high, off the left
in
of
a
the green,
valley,
in
which
the valley.
it used to be a bunker, but probably it's not anymore.
Right.
So deep valley, rough.
He's walking up. I think we even took a video. I took a video of you taking that second shot. And I was like, oh, all he's got to do is put it in a green. All he's got to do is put it in a green, not screw it up. And you hit a beautiful shot, but you were left of the green. And then I said, just don't flub the next one. And what'd you do?
with
everybody
75
watching,
of my buddies on the balcony.
With everybody watching, they could see the leaderboard.
And Mike LaMonaco was tight in top 3, and he was like, he goes, Phil, you duff that shot, and he goes, I prayed for you to duff that next one so bad.
That's all right.
And I chipped it. I was tapping for bogey.
Right. So you flopped the third shot. The fourth shot was beautiful. And you're literally tapping 5.
Net par
to
win.
So,
and the hat's off,
good.
but I think
and
that's
nobody's saying anything.
I got one clap.
You did,
and I bought him a drink. He had a neon shirt on. I just looked up and I said, I saw one guy clap, neon shirt. I gotta buy him a drink. I bought him a drink.
You're hated that much?
No.
Yeah.
I hated that much.
I
I'm
just don't want
exaggerating.
you
There
to
were
win.
7 people on the balcony. Why you got to do that, Jeremy?
I just wanted to make sure.
You're messing with my ego
No,
here.
everybody.
If there was
it
75 on the balcony,
day. It was a long day.
We were second to last to tee off.
I saw that. Yeah, I saw the tee-sheet.
The kid who came in second was behind us,
Yeah, he was
watching
coming up
us
18,
like a
yeah.
hawk. Apparently.
Oh, and that was another thing. That this was another thing. So during the process of accusing Philly's score of being full of shit.
Can I tell the story, if you don't mind?
Sure. Yeah, go right ahead.
The guy Joe.
It's only my fucking show.
That's
but go
all
right
right.
ahead.
That's
I'm
all
sorry,
right.
My son's here.
That's all right. Because you know what? I feel like you'll mess up the story.
What are you doing?
Because I got the whole story. The kid we were playing with, Joe Walsh, on 18 hit the most hilarious tee shot I've seen in my life.
It's pretty funny.
He swings as hard as he can out of his shoes
Because he was out of
and
it.
in his follow through, looks up and catches the ball.
No, he didn't catch it. He almost caught it.
Like what?
No, he didn't catch
Okay.
it. He dropped it. But
Almost
the fact
catches
that his tee shot with a driver went straight up in the air
landed.
about 10 feet,
Landed
and
in
it
his
came
hand.
down, it hit him in the hand, and he dropped. He couldn't make
So
the catch,
after being questioned, after
Yeah.
my non-congratulations inside, I get the question, "Would you get on 18?" And I said, "Bogey." And the response was, "Bullshit. I saw you catch your drive." And I'm sitting there going, "That wasn't me." And
Right,
now I gotta like a high schooler go outside and go, "Hey, Ron, hole 18."
Well,
Who
Joe
popped
said it
off
was
their
him.
drive?"
Joe said
Yeah,
it was
but then he
inside. And
needed
Joe
more
was like, "It's
confirmation.
me." I was the one that did that, and then you had to come outside because I was talking to DiMattia, Joey, and you had to say, "Hey, hey, Ron, who hit? Who?
You're like, "What?"
Who almost caught their tee shot on 18?" And I was like, "What? What are you
Yeah.
talking?" I had no idea what was going on
I know, and
inside.
you gotta
Wait,
hear
Ron
me.
I had
was-
no idea. What?
Ron wasn't inside backing you up the whole time?
I was outside talking. I didn't even know this was going on
That's not.
until
that's
it
not cool.
fluctuated outside. And then when it was outside, I was like, "What are we doing? What are we arguing for? There's no money on the line." Phil
Everything's
goes,
okay.
"Way to get my back." And I go, I said I was the one that keeps score.
It's fine. I'm not worried about it.
But whatever. But no, the funny, and I was like, Joe almost caught his thing. So I don't know. I think that they were upset because they were watching Joe all day. Joe played awful. Joe had a
bad
terrible
day.
day. He had a terrible day. He had a few birdies, like a few legitimate birdies,
He actually, if you
which
look,
made his
didn't
score
have-
not bad.
Yeah, he didn't have a bad score. He
But he had a
recovered.
couple of like horrific shots.
Yeah, his
horrific
drives
shots.
were popping up. He was recovering though.
So yeah. So
But
anyway,
it comes
but
down to
whatever,
listen. This. What do you think the handicaps of this tournament is made up of?
the average.
A range.
I'm
And
gonna
round.
say
Yeah, let's
the-
say
the
average.
a-
Let's
the
say
a- I'm going to
average.
say the average handicap at this tournament is 18.
16 to 18.
Yeah, I was going to say 16 at first, and then I was like, there's only maybe 3 people inside of 2 single digits. So I would say about 18, yeah. So it's
I don't
that's
know.
not the PGA Tour.
No.
You know?
I mean,
so,
Jeremy's not going to go to a middle school baseball game.
I mean,
and
but
then,
that's going to happen all the
and
time.
then play and then get mad.
You're
if he
going to
loses.
have it happened in the first tournament. You have 80 people playing. That's a foursome on every single hole, right? Somebody is going to have a day. 80 people, some high handicap person is going to put it all together, and they're not always
Talking about having a day.
Yeah.
The kid who came in second shot a net 6 under.
Whoa.
That's a day.
Wait. What was his gross?
I'm sorry, gross 6 under.
Whoa. That's like PGA Tour.
That's PGA.
Right. Well, yeah, it was
That's
Andrew.
PGA.
Andrew's he's a 2-handicap.
Andrew's legit. I played with Andrew. He's legit.
He's a 2-handicap.
So he shot 8 under his handicap, and I shot 10 under my
Andrew
handicap.
came in second?
Second.
You
Third,
beat Andrew?
third.
You beat Andrew?
That's what we've been talking about this whole time.
I've been checked out. I didn't know you beat Andrew.
Yeah, I know him from the last
But
tournament.
you know Andrew's like a legit 2-handicap, right?
I think he's a professional golfer. if
I
I'm
don't
not
think
mistaken.
Andrew is a 2-handicap from the white tees at Berkshire Valley.
No,
Golf
he should
Course.
be +1, plus
should be
He
you.
should
plus
be plus
two.
4.
You are. I gotta say it. Look, I gotta call a spade a spade.
Do it.
You're not a 14.
I was actually on
No,
based on. Hold on. Okay.
Forget the app. Forget the bullshit.
But you
that
can't go by what you think you are. You go by what the computer tells you.
But you should be playing at 12, at least 12.
Hi,
I'm
Daddy.
just saying.
I am now.
Well, no. Now you're gonna be
Now
playing.
I'm back.
Now
Now
you're like
I'm
a
back.
10.
Hi,
Yeah,
Daddy.
That's how I
Hey,
play.
buddy.
Hi, Daddy.
You're telling me if you have
Hi,
a
Daddy.
bad stint of 10 rounds of golf that it should just not count? No, your handicap goes up if you play bad. Your handicap goes down if you play well.
And your handicap has been fluctuating because the new clubs and you've been playing.
Correct.
Like shit.
So
Yeah.
I was what was I last year at the end of the season? I was a 12.3.
Yeah.
Okay. And guess what? My index went up to a 14.6 as of before the tournament. I showed him a screenshot of what my handicap was from White Tees Berkshire was 15. He put 14. Okay, I said, okay, whatever. One less. No problem. But that's what it was. And guess what? Now my stuff is together. Now, is it okay if I have another 10 bad, if I'm not consistent? How many people out there are consistent golfers? Raise your hand. Dude, no, like I'm not on tour. I'm not a professional golfer with my tour card.
Anyway, all right, moving on. Great job, Robbie.
Jeremy,
Great
how you doing
tournament.
over
We
there
love
with
you.
with John?
Jeremy?
You think he
Jeremy's-
should pay you?
I am definitely.
Yeah.
I'm definitely not paying.
$15 an hour.
You're
At
not
least pay
paying-
for my dinner.
How much? How much?
15 an hour.
15 an hour.
It's actually like a really cheap rate.
Is that worth it? Let me ask you this.
How
What
about
would it
20
No, for Jeremy to watch my son? No. Jeremy should pay me to watch my son
Well, how about you should pay
because
for
he
my
might
dinner?
learn something. He might learn something from my son.
How
what
about you
would
should pay for my dinner?
Hear me out here.
I'll buy you dinner.
Let's switch topics here. I got a question for you.
Let's go.
Let's say
He's just switching topics now.
I'm switching topics.
Oh, this is Philly show.
No, you know what it is? Because I'm getting used to this. And watch this flow I got going here. How much, Jeremy? 15?
21.
If you had someone
21. Yeah.
21.
Yeah, someone I know pulled out 21 on me. I was like, get the stop.
If you had someone, you got a round of golf tomorrow and you can't play because you're watching John Anthony. If you could bring him to the course and have it like a daycare kind of thing, or like someone watch your kid, how much would you pay? You think to?
Yeah, I'd pay $80. Which is
I think
$20
I'd pay
an
up to
hour,
$120
$20
for
an
that.
hour.
Wait,
20
you're
bucks
trying to
an
pivot
hour
to
for
that
4 hours.
topic? You're pivoting to that topic?
Yeah, we're gonna go.
That
we'll go to
wasn't a
one.
good pivot.
That was a good pivot.
Babysitter
Great
to
pivot.
babysitter.
Great pivot. I didn't know we were talking about that today.
So anyway, we're gonna flow.
I
with
didn't
this.
even go to Penn State.
Years ago, we had this debate. We talked about this. We had this idea. Like I wanted to see if I could literally get a couple
We
of
did talk about
babysitters
starting this.
and start this service that a public course. I'm sure private courses probably already have. There are a lot of gyms have like daycare,
Free.
a little room daycare. You
Included.
go work out. Your kid can just
Included,
hang out in
not
the room.
free.
It's
Included.
included in the membership.
Not free.
You know what I mean?
And you got to, I'm sure you got to tip the person. I mean, you got to do something. But regardless of it,
Who's tipping?
tip the
The gym
babysitter
with cash. Like, hey, thanks for watching, John.
Yeah, right.
Me
But
and
no,
Phil just looked at each other like,
but
what the
seriously,
fuck
like
is this
an
guy talking
actual
about?
business where you could set it up in advance, where hey, we got 20 babysitters under our belt. They're all on call.
Yeah, when you're
We
making
got
the
a,
tea
we
time.
got an appointment. We got an appointment at Francis Byrne.
No, it's all online. You got a single, a twosome, a threesome, a foursome. It's like a hotel. And how many kids? And you click how many kids you have.
That's silly because it's not a thing.
The
you
whole
decide.
thing's
But
silly.
You
but
would play
I would
more.
do it.
I would play a lot more golf if there was.
I would have
if
played
could-
yesterday.
I said, hey babe, I'm gonna go play golf. I'll take the kids. Why don't you have a day?
Have a day. Now she has a day, you have a day, and
And
the kids
are hanging out.
washed.
They're playing. They're running around. They're having fun. And at this daycare, at the golf course, what are we teaching?
Golf.
What are we watching on TV?
Golf.
It's beautiful. I mean, why is that not a thing?
Maybe there's some cartoons on. Depends on.
Cartoons of
John,
playing golf.
let's ask John. You're at daycare at the golf course. What's on the TV? What do you watch?
What do you like watching on TV, John? What's your favorite?
Charlie's Car Form.
Charlie's Colorful.
That's going on the
It's
TV.
on Netflix, right?
But in
John?
the background,
Is that a Netflix show or is that Amazon?
is Netflix.
It's Netflix.
But on
okay.
the other TV, there's golf.
Right. So, oh, yeah.
Sandwich.
John, you want to do the
Sandlot.
scene? You remember the scene?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Looks pretty crappy.
How do we say it? What do we say? Say it. Can I get s'more?
Somewhere what?
Not on.
How do I have s'mores if I haven't had anything? Yeah, do the scene.
You take the graham.
You take the graham.
Nah, go ahead.
You stick the chocolate on the graham.
Right.
Then you wash the mouth off.
Right.
When the mouth is flaming, you stick it on the chocolate.
Right.
Then you cover it with your end.
Cover it with the other end.
Then you stop.
Then
And you
you
stuff.
stuff. That a boy. That was awesome,
Here.
John.
Kind of messy, but good. Try some.
Kind of messy, but good. Try some.
Does Daddy make you do reads at home?
We do reads and reads. We do scene reads at home.
And he sends him to casting direct.
I literally.
John, do it again. Do it again.
John, back to one. John, back to one. We actually so true story. So my brother-in-law put that on the TV down the shore. He loved it, and I was so happy about it. We watched it twice. The next day, he walks up to me and says the whole.
So he watched it once.
Word twice. He watched
Okay.
it twice in one day. The next morning, me and him are outside because I woke up early with my daughter. So me and my daughter are outside. He walks outside in his pajamas.
That's
He's
gotta be
outside
cool.
by the pool. And he walks up to me and goes, "Hey, Daddy, can I have s'mores? S'mores what? You're killing me, Smalls." And he goes into the entire scene, word for word, after seeing it twice. I was blown away. I filmed it and everything was great. But now we went, John, what'd you get? Daddy went and bought you what?
Marshmallows.
No.
S'mores.
What'd I get you? Because what are we playing now with? What did I catch you? What'd I buy you?
You got a Webb Simpson?
He got a Webb Simpson.
I don't want system.
You got a
you
baseball glove?
Yeah.
Yeah, what color is
What
it?
color?
It's blue.
It's blue for
That's
Seton Hall
cool.
Prep.
Is it Wilson?
No, it's Rawlings.
Rawlings. All right.
Rawlings. We got the good. I sprung the extra $10 for the good one, but it fits him perfect. We're playing
It's
with the
Rollins.
All right,
Rawlings.
You got
Right,
a rubber
right.
band around it?
Didn't have to. It's actually so soft.
Stop. They come like that,
It's
like
so
floppy?
soft. It's so
It didn't
soft.
have to have a rubber band.
Right.
I used to have to take my glove.
Although we did, Pop did take one of the big wires, right? The big wire where we put
Jeremy,
it around and we.
when I was a kid, because Ronnie was a lot older than me growing up. He still is. But I used to take my baseball glove and put it under Ronnie's mattress.
when he slept at night.
Next day,
That glove was broken in good.
broken it good.
Broken in good. But anyway,
no oven, no car tires.
daycare on the golf course. Do us a favor, folks. Comment below and let us know. Is that something that you would do? Would you actually drop your kid off at a daycare? And then we're accredited, have the whole thing certified. They're going to be legit.
Yeah,
it's
you
not gonna
can't
be just
watch
some
kids
rando.
these days without
Right,
being
right.
certified
Without being
in
some
some way.
rando, whatever. But would you do that? Like, how
Retired
much
Pete
more?
isn't watching your kid.
Right.
Having a
How much
scotch.
more golf are you playing if there is a daycare that you trust on site? I think a tremendous amount. I think country clubs should do this if they're not already, and I think the
That's what I was
service
gonna
should be
say.
for public courses. Public courses should be able to have this offered, this service.
They must have them at some country clubs.
Let us know if your course, wherever you are, has something like this already. Let us know because
If
I'd like
you-
to.
I
I'd like to
will
look into it because
travel.
I think it would be a
'Cause
cash
that's where I'm vacationing.
cow, a cash cow in New
think
Jersey.
so.
Oh, when you're on vacation. Now you don't have
90
to pay the babysitter to come on vacation. When
Yeah.
you just drop the kid at the daycare while you're
Hey,
playing
hey
golf.
Ron, I'm gonna let's put this in our driving range. Daycare at the driving range. At our driving range we created on episode 29.
Yes.
Boom.
Yes.
Done.
We got it. Done. And they're in there and they're chipping. There's the toys in there are all sponge golf balls.
Yeah, the
soft,
sandbox
soft,
with the balls in it.
soft sand wedges. They're hitting it'll be great. Anyway. All right, so let's move off there. I got a question. All right, well this is another question that we got here. What's the minimum number of balls you're playing around with? Because this actually happened to
Playing
me
around
yesterday.
with or bringing? Like how many balls do I use throughout the round?
I'm going to set the stage for you.
Go ahead.
You get to the course.
Naturally.
You have no balls in your bag. You
Got it.
totally forgot to replenish. You got them in your garage. You forgot to bring a couple of
Daddy.
things. Wait, John. Wait. What's up?
Me and Deuce are starving.
You're starving. All right, well, we're gonna hurry up. We're gonna finish the show so we can get some food. Tell Deuce to order dinner. All right. Tell Deuce to order dinner over there.
Put it on the Put
He's
it
not
on
doing
the,
anything anyway. Obviously,
put it on the
He's
company
not-
card.
I know he's not changing the camera angles because he hasn't touched the keyboard in about 13 minutes.
Put it on the company card.
So anyway, What was I talking about? This happened to me yesterday.
Happened to me Sunday.
Yesterday,
That's
I'm
fun.
playing in an outing for work, and I forgot that Sunday's tournament. I took the last ball that I had. I threw it.
Where'd you play yesterday?
Rockaway River Country Club.
Good.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Caddies.
I didn't want to play yesterday.
No
Phil.
caddies.
wanna
But
play-
no,
I didn't
it was
wanna
it
play
was an
yesterday.
outing. It was an outing. So it was
Company.
for some best
Company
ball.
where
It was,
I
it was
wanted to
work.
play.
It was work.
wanna
Philly's on the list, but we didn't get down to him for yesterday's tournament.
Down
Plus,
to
I know
him.
you had the babies.
How far
you had
down am I
kids.
on the list?
Yeah,
That's my next question. Who's your list?
You're two. You're two.
I'm
on the
two.
list. Two on
You
the
have you have 3 people. You need a 4th. Who you calling?
No. It was Mr. P, Billy, and then me, and they said we need a 4th. You're the second one that I called, but I already knew
Who's the first?
Mikey P. Pizarro. Only because he's been playing in them for years with us, and you too. You are the two that you two get the first.
Have
call.
I played in this one?
Yes.
What is it? Which one was it?
I can't. I don't want
I
to say
didn't
the
play
name.
in
I
it.
don't, I
No,
don't-
the
I don't-
what was it?
Rockaway
Was it
River
at that
Country
course?
Club,
I
yes.
played there.
There's 2 different outings every year that I played there. Yes, you've played in one of them. Definitely.
Okay.
But anyway, regardless of that. So, yeah, you're number 2 on the list.
Couldn't play anyways
Deal with it.
Monday.
But
And
you
my
couldn't have
next-
played anyway because you got the kids on Monday.
But I don't
You didn't
have
know that
kids.
till just as you looked at me.
No.
You just
don't-
realized that.
No,
I don't have kids.
Monday you're off at work and your wife is working, so you got.
But
you
if
watching
they
the
had
kids.
babysitters,
at the course,
I'm
you
in.
would have been playing, right? Okay.
I didn't have kids. I don't have kids.
Yeah, but Jeremy, I don't like playing with you.
But I don't have kids.
So what does that mean?
And I had nothing to do on
So-
Monday.
I
You
didn't.
you went to the pro shop, I assume.
I didn't want to play. I just want to make sure you know I don't want
Ron,
to
you
play.
you had no balls from Sunday. You chucked them in the woods. You went to the pro shop, or you borrowed from a
Well, no,
a
they,
buddy.
they had a door prize. They gave everybody.
you didn't use the bag balls, did you?
They gave
The
everybody.
noodles?
They gave
Callaway
everybody when
Warbirds?
they got there a certificate to the pro shop.
Perfect.
Pro shop was set up outside under a tent, real nice. They had on there. They had balls. So I was like, obviously now I got to use this money to play with the balls, right?
Right.
I was going to go buy a couple sleeves if I had to, but I didn't have to because they gave me money to do it. So I got a sleeve of the new Titleist. What's the new ball from
AP?
Titleist?
The AP,
Tour speed.
The Tour Speed.
What did you
green
say?
box.
No, they're blue. It's a blue.
Lock
blue.
in.
Titleist Tour Speed, right? And I said I want to try them, but I knew they're cheaper than Pro V1s, right? Jeremy, they're cheaper than Pro V1, right?
Yeah.
Couple dollars, like what?
I think $10.
$10
What
cheaper.
the hell's going on over there?
Is Alexa talking?
Alexa,
Go to bed. Okay, so the other balls that were there, you had your Velocity, you had your lower grade, other balls, but they had some Bridgestones, the good Bridgestones, the ones that Tiger plays.
E6.
E6. No, they're not called E6 anymore. It's another
Tour X something.
E7.
Tour
Don't they have
XB.
the
It's not
Tour-
E7.
Tour XB.
Mhm.
Tour XB. It used to be called the E's, but now it's Tour XB. So I got 2 sleeves.
So
I was
you
able to
got
get 2 sleeves.
2 different kinds
Yes,
of
because I wanted
balls?
to try the Titleist Tour Speed, so
You
I played
try
the first
things at
9
weird
with
times,
that ball, and the back 9 I played with the Bridgestone Tour XB.
You try things at weird times. You're at a
But
country
6
club playing.
balls for me, I need to have 6 balls in my bag. I don't usually use 6 balls. I put 2 in the cart, 1 in my pocket, and I usually don't have to go get more. But I would be afraid playing around with only 3 balls.
Can I ask you a question?
How many are you playing with? What's the
Well,
minimum?
that was a scramble too, so you were you had a little safety net there by
Yeah,
playing.
but if
the
I
best
lose a ball, I lose a ball.
Yeah, but the chances of you losing a ball it's only on the drive.
No, he's taking the
You're-
same amount of shots in his
Yeah, but from
What are you
different
talking about?
spots. He's
Yeah,
usually in
but
the
that's-
rough or the sand. Now he's in the middle of the fairway every time. He's not bad from the fairway. He's not a good recovery player.
But I'm not bad off the tee.
Your answer 6. 2
Yeah,
different
6.
brands, 6 balls.
2 different brands because I'm testing them out constantly.
I'm
but
saying-
no, 6 balls. 6 balls. If I had less than 6, I would be a little bit uneasy. I'd be
Okay.
a little uneasy while I'm playing. I'd be a little nervous.
I normally have a box of I normally have 4 sleeves of a new box in
Yeah,
my
see, that's
bag.
too heavy. It's too much in the bag.
Hey,
You're
Daddy,
not carrying
Sean.
it.
when are we gonna leave?
Real soon. As soon as Philly wraps this up.
And
Wrap
then
it
we're
up.
gonna, and then we're
How
gonna
long we
go,
at?
and then we're gonna go home and watch and
Really?
play catch.
Holy Christ. Nah, it's gonna be dark by the time we get home. We're gonna play catch first thing tomorrow morning. I promise. As soon as we wake up.
I don't feel comfortable. The better question is, do you feel comfortable with just taking a sleeve? And I say no. I like to have a good six.
Well,
and
you don't
six
want to be
and
that
a
guy who has to run into the pro shop at the tournament.
To
saying,
get
No,
one
you're
sleeve.
borrowing balls
Or
from
I- to
people.
get one sleeve.
That happened to me one time when I felt.
How about this?
terrible.
Oh.
I go and play Architects last Sunday, and the pro shop's closed. So I said,
Yes.
I go to Dick's. Forget it. It's too late. Go to the pro shop. Pro shop's closed. Now I have no balls.
Yeah.
The starter had a ball, a Titleist Pro V1 X, and I grabbed that ball, and I used that ball the entire round. I didn't lose it. I knew I could probably borrow one from someone that's playing and
Right.
just forget it, but I used that
Right.
one ball the
I
whole
had to
time.
borrow balls once, and it was actually Ben's because the pro shop was closed. I was like, I'll just buy it from the pro shop that day. Closed. I had 4 balls. Within the 8th, all 4 balls gone.
Gone.
You had a day.
Worst.
Usually you find someone
You
of
having a
course,
day.
too. But anyway.
We didn't even do a read. Oh, my God. Real quick, let's get one in. How your business is perceived in the public eye can make all the difference between just getting by and truly thriving. At OCG, we can guarantee that trusting us with your brand's identity will garner the attention of potential clients and competitors alike. From logo design to social media management, together we can reach new heights. Visit us at our website to learn more about who we are and how we can help at o'briencreativegroup.com. Folks, logos, social media management, they just check them
Drew.
out. o'briencreativegroup.com. Ask for Drew. Tell him Ronnie from New Jersey sent you, and you'll be off and running. And your business, your online persona will go through the roof.
It's got good
All
stuff,
right?
man.
So wait, real quick. I'm going to hit this one real quick, and then we're going to finish up the last one. What's your pocket setup? I want to know this, Philly. What's your pocket setup while you're playing? How many balls do you have? How many tees do you have? What pocket are they in? Are they in the right pocket? You got a divot replacer. You got a ball marker. You got a divot replacer, a ball marker, a ball mark fix thing, thing. Do you use the tee to do that? How many balls? What do you do? You got a scorecard in your pocket? Do you play with your phone? What's in your pockets? Because me, I'm anal. It's got to be
It's all the same. I'm very OCD with that too.
okay.
I use a consistent tee, so I have one tee on me, and it
One
lasts me
tee.
the whole.
What do you do off the
season.
ground though? When you're hitting an iron off the tee,
I find one.
you just look for a broken.
I always take a broken tee, always.
one. Okay, go ahead. All right. So you have one
Um,
tee in your pocket. That's,
And then I
that's
have
probably good.
my mechanism, my smoking mechanism that I use.
Right.
If I'm wearing this, it goes in this pocket. If not, it's in the right pocket.
Okay.
I got a left ball in this pocket.
And a
Keep
right
a ball
ball?
in your left.
My ball that I'm using
ball
in
and
my
right
left
ball.
pocket.
You see with me. Oh, you go double gloves. You go
Hold on.
double gloves.
In
Because
June,
with me,
July,
this
and
is
August.
important.
But
You're a
each
double
shoe
glove
back
guy. You're like a Kurt Warner
right.
out there. He looks. He wears the braid. He wears 2 gloves. You didn't know that?
Yeah, I go, Phil. Why do you?
Why are you wearing 2
why
gloves?
Do you use 2 black gloves? He
Go
goes,
ahead.
because my hands get sweaty.
He gets sweaty
Yeah.
hands.
That's not funny.
That's hilarious. Wear a wristband.
Hold on.
Wear a
Sunday
wristband.
it was raining. I got to wear them, and
it didn't
just
look
looked
bad. It just
normal
looked
because
normal,
everyone they sold
Maybe
out in the
that's
pro
why
shop.
Andrew was mad. I was like, I lost to a guy wearing 2 black gloves. That was funny. That was funny.
But no, so yeah, so all right. So you got a ball in your left pocket.
I got
one
glove-
tee in your right.
No, tee and ball on the left.
Tee in the ball in the left. Okay, that would
Yeah.
that would drive
That
me
would ruin
bananas.
you?
But go ahead, yeah. What's in your right pocket?
The thing.
What?
The smoking. My smoking.
oh, your
my
e-cig.
smoky smokerson. Yeah.
Okay, what else? That's it. That's the only thing in your right pocket.
That's all I got, dude.
No scorecard.
No.
I want a scorecard holder
got
so
the
bad.
watch.
I want to be able to pull it out and write
No,
on the
you're not.
thing. And
I
keep
got
good
one.
enough.
Stats. Yeah, I know. I mean, I have one too, but I want a good.
I have one too as
I
well.
want to. I
But
gotta
use
get
it
one
to
made.
keep
We got to
my
call one of our
distances
friends at
down.
one of these companies
Sunfish.
and check us out. Sunfish. We got to let them know. Or
And
Rosen
then
Fire. Someone's got to send me.
I have
someone's gotta
so
send me an
many
inside the leather.
divot replacers, but I always use a tee.
You
'cause
just
I
do it
have-
with a T.
Well, I have the big.
That
it's a
consistent T is
consistent
fat. You're fixing greens with that.
I'm fixing greens with that.
You're leaving bigger holes with the T than you are
There's no
clear.
holes.
Anyway, no. See, with me, I'm anal. I have to have 2 small
of
nub
chips.
tees because I use my 3-wood off the tee so often.
You got your Snickers. And
Wait,
your
there's a whole pocket in my golf bag.
Starburst
designated to
jelly
snacks.
beans back pocket.
Oh, you love the Starburst. When I brought those out, you
No,
were
dude,
you were
lost my
ruined.
mind.
You
Changed
were
my life.
ruined.
Changed my life.
You were ruined.
Changed my
Everybody,
life.
trust me. Next time you go play golf, go to stop at CVS.
I tried sunflower
Customer
seeds
value
once to
store.
have.
No. You gotta go get a bag of Starburst. It has to be Starburst jelly beans. Put them in the cart. You'll be the hit of the foursome. I promise you, it's the
I
greatest.
felt like
thing
I
in the
was dipping. I would throw like
world. You
35
put-
in there.
Yeah.
Just like I was chawing on the
great.
second base.
It's great. So yeah, so for me, it's 2 little T's in my right pocket, 1 big T. Okay, ball marker, ball divot tool. All in the right pocket.
You know where I have the ball marker.
I hate that.
Hat.
You
You
look
don't
so
do it?
stupid.
I look
when you're so
stupid?
stupid with the magnet on your hat. No.
So easy.
And I can't keep and a ball. So literally, I have a ball, 3 tees, a ball marker, and a divot tool, all in my right pocket.
It's bulky.
Then my phone is in my left. The problem
You
is
keep
this
your
is a
phone
plus.
in your pocket while you play
I
golf?
always forget, and it's funny if I have a couple bad swings, I'll take the phone.
What's
out
in
and
your
put it in
cubby
the
then?
cart.
What's your cubby action look like in the cart?
Cubby action is a Snickers.
Hot dog. Hot
It's
dog.
a cold hot dog. I did that yesterday. I had a cold hot dog wrapped up from lunch, and I kept it in there, and I ate it on the 13th. Oh, I had to do a review. I did a review. I got a
you
couple
saved
reviews
it
to send you,
for
by
a
the way,
review.
for the hot dog reviews.
Okay.
I had to save it for the
My
review.
cubby is my wallet and my phone.
No, see, I got to keep my phone is either in the cubby or my left pocket, but
you
it's
have
not
the
anywhere
watch.
else.
You got your phone right here.
No, it doesn't. My watch doesn't do that. I'm telling you, I have the old gen watch.
Okay. Oh, if I play with my phone, you were playing one time. You put it in your back pocket. I think you were on like a work call, and you swung, and the phone popped out and it landed on the green. Oh, that's so. You got to be as empty. It's just
Yeah,
empty.
but whatever. Anyway, that's me. Jeremy, you got anything odd about
What's in
No,
your pocket?
Normal, just divot tool and chip. My chip. That's it.
your
Your
chip?
poker
Your
chip.
poker
Poker
chip.
chip,
You're a
yeah.
poker chip guy.
Big poker chip guy.
Now, what if
The
I-
pros are
someone
all
hits
using
that?
quarters.
No one gets
They don't
mad at
have,
you.
like, quarters.
What's up?
No one gets mad at you. Like if your ball's in there, like someone hits it, it's gone.
Speaking of money, you want to hear something funny?
Oh, we were speaking. We were speaking
we
money.
were
I thought we were talking ball
we were
marker.
talking about
Okay.
ball marker.
So I was playing with
Nice
somebody- I was
transition.
playing with somebody the other day, and the person we were playing with was using a dime. And
A
the
dime?
You took the
Yeah.
dime with you.
The person goes,
The
I
dime
almost picked
gone.
up the dime that we're using for their ball marker on the green. Can you imagine?
Who picked it up?
Somebody. My playing partner.
Picked it up
Someone
like
oh, there's a
thinking
dime.
they found money.
Yeah.
Like, oh, there's a dime on the thing. That's
Were they
great.
new to the game?
Yes.
It's okay.
That's okay.
It is
It's
what it is.
okay.
I actually, because all the pros use a quarter, and they'll have like their lucky quarters,
They do?
right? Yeah. And
Sure.
I actually, yes, I'm 100% positive. It's like a thing. Like you have to use a quarter. Like the quarter is like the thing. So anyway, so I went out and actually went online and bought on eBay
A quarter?
a quarter.
For how much? Did you spend more than $6? No, you didn't. Whose quarter was it? Time out. Whose quarter was it? Hold on. We got to. No.
$12 and 75 cents on a fucking quarter.
Bro, I got $1 in
It
my
was
pocket.
a
Hold on.
rare. It was a rare quarter from 1978.
Are you telling
and
me?
I was established in 1978. It was like a collector's quarter. It wasn't like just some,
I got one in my car for free. I'll trade you a 10 for a 1.
Yeah, no, that was when I saw it, I was like, once I saw it, I was like, I really want
buys
it.
money?
I really want it. I bought a quarter.
Who buys money?
How about that? I spent $12.75.
Does your wife
on a
know about
quarter.
this?
She does now.
I'm going to tell her.
Anyway, but yeah.
I'm going to tell John.
Even
Tell her.
John
So the
knows
pros,
how much
the
a
pros
quarter
all
costs.
use quarters, and they have the lucky quarters. So wait, so actually, here's a transition for you.
How much is a quarter? How much
Not
is a quarter?
Don't teach him $12.75.
25. Okay.
He knows. He's not spending his allowance on a quarter.
So anyway, here's a transition. So
Wait,
I was
whose
actually-
quarter was it? This
There's
wasn't
nobody-
even somebody's
No,
famous quarter.
no,
it was a quarter that just.
It was
$19.78.
a rare 1978, like whatever, grade 10 quarter. What a fucking scam!
Did
What
you
a
want
scam!
that? Did you want it?
Yes, I was searching 1978 quarters, and it just was really shiny.
I just found them over $3.50.
I told you it's a thing. People collect coins, like I collect putters.
The gold
Yes!
ones, $350.
They're
bucks.
gold.
There's some that are $1,500. This blows my mind.
It's a thing.
But I'm telling you, I could have
So I
got you a
gotta
deal.
steal
I could have got you a
$12.
deal. I know a guy who could have got you a quarter. Go ahead.
But anyway,
move
so
on.
whatever. So here's a transition. So, we were talking about quarters, right? And how they use it. The pros. I know. Wrap it up. I know. Shut up. But you got somewhere to be. Stop. So here we go. So the quarter. Here, I just heard this story today, actually, and it kind of transitions to the last thing we want to talk about. The kid who won the U.S. Amateur. He was 30 minutes late to his warm-up time. I guess they're all allotted time to go warm up on the range.
COVID thing. It's probably a COVID thing.
Go ahead, regardless.
Even so, I mean, if
Does
you
it
have-
relate?
if
Does it
you-
relate?
Yeah. So you have to. Yeah. So 30 minutes. He got me all confused because I was about to say, well, if there's 80 people playing, but
Go ahead.
there's
Go
90
ahead.
people playing. They
Go ahead.
got a lot of time. He said he was 30 minutes late to his warm-up session on the range because he couldn't find his lucky quarter.
Okay.
He couldn't find.
Was
it
he
in his
fined?
bag.
Was he he was he?
No. He just had 30 minutes less to warm up before the final round.
What did he shoot?
Before the final round of the U.S. Amateur Championship.
Did he win?
Yeah.
So it was worth it.
He just got a random quarter and he won.
Oh, he
What
didn't
he
even get
say?
his lucky quarter.
No.
It was just a random quarter.
He just fined.
So it's not lucky.
No. Right. Right. And the guy and the guy that was interviewing him was like, well, did that like freak you out a little bit? He goes, I thought it was going to, which was why I spent 30 minutes looking for it. He goes, but I didn't have it. And I played the best round ever and he won. But speaking of winning this US Amateur, so apparently there was some controversy, right?
Oh my God.
Right, Jeremy, there was controversy about this
there
this
was-
US Amateur. So the guy who won
Yeah.
was the guy that lost the quarter.
Okay.
All right? The
Right.
Italian kid from Georgia Tech. I can't think of his name.
Stafacci.
Something like that. Yeah, that sounds about right. I don't think it's right, but it might be.
Anyway, did you see the controversy?
So
you're
what
talking
happened?
about?
Yeah, what
So
happened?
the guy who was projected going up 18, projected to win. I believe it was on 18 or 17.
It was
I can't-
18. It was 17 hole.
17 hole on 17 fairway. There's a bunker on the right hand side. The kid put it into the bunker. His caddy starts digging chunks of sand behind.
The kid was building sand.
He
I mean,
was-
come on. I mean, the guy was making sandcastles.
He did a light brush.
He was
It wasn't
No, I
a light
watched it.
brush.
He was at the Jersey
brush.
Shore
He didn't have
making
his-
sandcastles in Orly Beach. That's what he was doing. What?
It's nuts.
How do you do that?
And it took strokes off and he lost. He was
Wait,
projected-
so the caddy that
Don't
did
touch my
that.
leg.
Don't touch my leg. So move your leg. So the caddy that did that, his player
Yep.
got penalized. How many strokes? Do you know?
2, I think.
Was
Enough.
it two?
Enough is the answer.
Enough to lose.
Yep.
He would have won if that had not happened.
He would have won. When did it happen though? Did it happen like
17.
at the big? That was on 17
Or 18. I'm
It
gonna
might
look.
have been either or.
Find it out. No,
Regardless.
fact check it. Check it
17.
right. Why? Mic is off.
Mic is off.
Hello. Hello.
You're loud and clear, buddy.
Am I clear?
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
I went radio silence there for like about a split second. So wait, so if this happened at the end of the round, what are you doing? Like you don't know what the damn Sam traps are? You've been playing all day.
Well, they're different each one, but he was like
Couple
I got
days
he,
in a row.
He had to go up and down. I mean, that's why I want to say it's like 17 or 18.
But
Wow.
the kid, you see, the kid's been on a couple interviews post round, and he's been so humble about it, and so.
What do you mean humble about
like
it? How could you
everything's
be
fine.
humble?
I'm sorry.
How
I
could you
said
be
the-
humble
I said
after
the
you got screwed? by
18th hole.
Okay.
18?
Yeah.
Told you.
Shut up.
Strafacci.
No, Strafacci won.
No, I'm just saying it's his name.
So you were close.
I said Stafacci. It's Strafacci.
Either way, all right. So
Tyler.
he won.
He won.
The guy
Oliva
whose
Pinto.
caddy
His caddy cost him
on 18.
30 grand.
18
poly.
fairway.
30
on the-
grand.
No, I'm just that's the
It's
Ace
more than
Ventura.
30
It's the
grand.
Ace Ventura.
Probably more than
It's cost
30
me
grand. It's the
50
USA.
grand,
It's
Polly.
like the most wanted trophy like
Jake
ever.
knows what I'm talking about.
So wait, so that sucks.
Terrible.
That sucks. That's got to be the worst feeling in the world that you would have won the tournament.
So that
If
was
not-
all. That was all it took to put Strafacci one up and
Pretty much.
take the win.
Pretty
That's-
much.
That's
So he literally lost
That's a shame.
by his caddy's
So
own
Phil, what did
hand.
he get on
That's a shame.
18? What did he get after the 2-stroke penalty?
I don't know the score. It just says what the penalty was.
But no, what I'm
I
saying
mean,
is the
that's-
kid,
that's-
the
It
kid won
came
a
down
whole
to
bunch
the
of
18th
interviews.
hole, and this happened. The outcome: a one-up win for Tyler Strafacci.
I mean, what's the kid gonna do? I mean,
He's-
it's like
yeah,
who was the
is he
caddy?
okay?
Because I know
He's on watch right now.
Strafacci's
He's on
caddy was his
watch.
father, which is kind of cool. His father was.
Well,
on the
who
band.
was Pinto's caddy? Like, who's that guy?
the guy who did the build the
Yeah,
sandcastle?
who's the guy? Who is he?
Oh, it's Patrick Reed's nephew, I think. They love playing in the sand.
Can you imagine?
But
So
no,
what-
that's-
do you
I-
agree with that though? Do you think a caddy should be able to?
Yeah, because they were saying that a
100%.
caddy is just the caddy could relay any information to the player. So that's why
He's a part of the team. He's a part of the player. If who was the coach? Tomlin got in the way of the ref on the sideline. Like it cost the team a penalty. Like
you go.
that's your team. Like
Yeah,
he messed up and it cost him.
Are caddies allowed in the sand bunker? Like, are they allowed to walk into the trap?
I don't think
Yeah, I
I've
don't
never,
think there's
I've
any
never
boundaries.
seen one.
I don't
I
think
you
any
can't
boundaries.
touch the sand. You can walk in it. The caddy
A
can
caddy
walk,
can walk in
can
it?
stand
You
in the
just can't
sand trap.
improve their lives.
He's got to rake it afterwards, but can he
You
walk in there
can't
before?
touch before the ball is hit. You can't touch the sand with anything but your feet. Any object.
I mean,
or
I
anything.
know that.
But
and this
your
guy's-
feet.
this
Your
guy's-
feet.
This guy
was brushing
was
for
cleaning the
artifacts.
table. He was clean. Yeah. He was a little archaeology going on. But no, that's a shame. That's a shame. I feel bad for that kid. I'm happy for the Italian kid.
Is he mad at him? Like, is
I
he
don't
like,
know. He was
F
like,
you
that's
just
what I'm
ruined my
saying. He
life?
went in a whole
Like,
bunch of interviews and was like,
That's why I'm wondering
I
who
guess
he
wasn't
is.
Fine with it,
I
but
feel
he
like
was
his-
Is
not
he his
mad.
college roommate? I'd shoot him.
yeah, he's
he's
Is
on
he
watch.
his father? Is he his uncle? Is he
What do
his,
you
is
do?
he his coach?
What do
It
you
has
do?
to be
It
somebody-
depends on who it is.
But it has to be somebody relatable that's willing to be on the back.
Why does it
and
matter
not
who
take
it is?
All right, I wasn't talking.
I apologize. I do that.
Well, go ahead. Continue talking.
No, it's all right. I'm done.
It matters who it is because if it was your father and he
If
just
it's Big
didn't know
Ron,
the
if
rule,
it's Big
I'm going to
Ron.
be like, yeah, my dad screwed me. What am I going to do?
You would rip your dad.
Not in an interview afterwards.
Oh, yeah.
I'd be
In the
like,
interview, he was
yeah,
like,
it
"Oh, I
is
just
what it
needed to
is."
go up
But
and down for par, and I didn't."
If
That was his interview.
it's the kid at my country club that's been caddying for me for 5 years and he knows
Pete?
my game, Pete. If Pete's on the bag, Pete's getting a beating. Pete's getting a beating. But this kid obviously is
Pete's
legit.
fired.
Look, the kid's gonna be making millions. I'm sure they all are. These young kids are playing this game. This game is long, hard, and fast.
The golfer who lost by his caddy's own hand was stunned after it happened. I asked my caddy what happened, and I'm completely shocked. He said,
He denied it, didn't he?
because I guess he didn't
The
see
caddy-
it
the
happen.
caddy
I don't
denied
even
it.
knew the rule.
It was on camera. That's what's.
That's what. Yeah, you can't deny anything anymore. You can't. There's cameras everywhere. You're at a televised U.S. Amateur Open
I
tournament.
wish Sunday was
Why are you?
televised.
Same thing with Patrick. Same thing with Patrick Reed. What are you doing? Saying that you didn't do it? You got called out, cuz. You got called out. Just admit it.
Oh, check this
Admit
out.
it.
Speaking of someone's always watching. Do you remember the hole on Sunday where we putted out, but my putt, we were debating whether I had to go through the rough or not to make it?
Yes.
So after we finished, we all went back to that spot to check.
Yes.
Iannucci is like, why were you all on that green just like rolling balls? And like, were you checking each other's reads? I had to explain to him, like, no. Like, we putted out, and then we all tried the putt from my spot
Yeah.
to see how it would
His
break.
putt. So I read the putt, and I
Thought.
said, no, you don't have to chip it on the green.
I said,
like,
should I chip
stop
this?
It.
It had a break of
And
rough
I said,
going.
no. It was a pretty wicked break, and you had to go off the green into the second cut actually. Second. Well, we realized this afterwards.
After.
He went into the first cut and he missed it like 6 feet left. Right, it came down the hill and it was like it wasn't nearly high enough.
Made the
right?
putt,
right.
by the way.
He missed that one and then he made the comeback. Right, but then we all went to that spot because he was like, I should have chipped it, and I was like, no, you didn't need to go that high. Your speed was off. So we all kept hitting from that same. People saw
I got
it.
a
I didn't
call
know.
that night, and he's like, hey, like, congrats, like, you won. He's like, so it was Iannucci. Remember, he was like, nice shot, Dick. He was
Oh,
screaming in the
yes,
fairway.
yes.
He was
yes,
up
yes,
top
yes,
looking,
yes.
and he's like, we looked over, and you guys are all like taking balls out of your pockets and rolling the
We were
reed.
bocce ball rolling it. We were all taking.
It was
putts.
after
It was after the hole was
everyone
over.
was putted
Right,
out.
The hole was over.
we were
You know,
waiting for the group.
Waiting
in
for
front
the
of us
next
anyway.
group. Right, the tee box was. Anyway, but that's it. That's all I got. What do you got? You got anything else?
Nope.
My son, are you okay, Johnny?
Can't hear you.
He's leave him alone.
Is he on camera?
Leave him alone. Yeah, he's on camera.
him on
I'm looking
camera.
at him.
John,
Johnny.
you ready? Oh, is he play? He's not plugged in. I want you to do us a favor. I want you to say, keep it inside the leather.
come on. Do it like Daddy does.
Do it like Daddy does. How do I do it? Hey, everybody, thanks for watching. Join us on next week's episode.
Keep it inside the water.
My man. Thank you, buddy. Thanks, everybody. We're out.